Hello everyone and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Reverse Rebirth. Now, we're going to be starting on Riku's mode. Now you may be wondering, hey, hold on a second, whoa. You already started on Riku's mode, right? Well, if you were watching my Terraria Let's Play, you would find out that after Atlantica I started another episode, went about an hour, and I lost everything. Every part of the last episode was lost because of a stupid error. So now, because I realized that I'm not that far off from the beginning, and Riku's mode is extremely short, I figured, hey, might as well, you know, just start over, get to where we were at, and then I'll start playing the game normally after that. So, this is basically me redoing it, because I know, I didn't really need to, I could have just done this off screen, but I realized that some people might want to watch this, so I figured I would, because, well, it's very possible that things will change. I won't have the exact same stats when I finally catch up to where I was at. For those of you who have not watched the F episode, this is a darkness run, which actually makes this game rather difficult. Riku's mode is extremely short, extremely easy. But if you're just leveling up darkness, it actually is prolonged, so to say. You can't just rush through everything at a million miles per hour. Now, darkness mode is basically, you always level up your darkness. For those of you who have not understood that. It's not a low-level challenge, even though it basically could be a low-level challenge. It's really not hard to make a low-level challenge for Riku's mode. You just do the same thing. In fact, it's really difficult to do a low-level challenge on Sora's mode, because it's just, there's so many variables about it, you never know if you're going to get good cards. Stop hitting me, damn it! Man, I missed all my attack cards. So, anyway, we're just starting off in Hollow Bastion. I'm going to be skipping all cutscenes until I catch up to where I was at, which was Atlantica. I think that's what it was, Atlantica, yeah. So, we're going to start off with just Hollow Bastion. I'm going to skip every cutscene, I'm going to just run through it until we get back to where we are, and if we have enough time, like, it depends on how long this episode takes. You know, I don't want to take it too long. We might continue on, but who knows? Who knows? Might as well put on Protect. There really is no point to me doing this. I can just run through. Except, well, of course, the map cards. We need the map cards. We probably should go this way. We're just gonna run through. Alright. We do not have... Here, I'm gonna turn this down for a second. I've been watching videos and I realize that some of them are, really loud. So I think I'll turn it down a little bit. We'll just use a 5, why not? Damn it! I mean, I'd rather my videos be loud than soft, because you can always turn your volume down. And if a video is really soft in sound, like sometimes even with the maximized volume, you can't hear it. And that's a real pain in the ass. Snap. Fine, we'll fight one more fight. I'm acting like it's such a hassle. I'm like, god damn it, I don't want to fight. Because I really don't. Because there's really no point to it while doing a darkness run. Because, I mean, it increases your darkness, right? But increasing your darkness basically means that you can mess up and take more hits while in darkness mode. But with low level health challenge, or a darkness challenge in Riku's terms, in case, it's not like you can, you know, take that many hits as it is. You can't just keep getting hit on and on and on, especially because Riku can't heal himself. So it's rather, it's not a good idea to get hit in the first place. So there is not going to be any level grinding, to say the least. Now, Riku's mode, even with the Darkness mode challenge, is not going to get very hard until much later on. I say much later, but it's not really going to be that far later. The second world set usually is when things get a little bit more difficult, and that's because Hook's in there, and, well, we all hate Hook. So, if you're doing a low-level challenge with Riku, this is basically the place you would go to level up, or not to level up, but to grind your cards. And you would, you know, this is actually a really nice room. All my attacks are up, and got nothing to worry about. Now, the reason why is because you can actually avoid getting experience here much easier than on all other worlds. And that makes sense, because, you know, this is the first world. There's going to be not very many enemies here. Did we get a green card yet? No. How annoying. Oh well. We need to get map cards. Because I absolutely hate it when I'm attacking, or when I'm going through an area and I find out that I don't have any map cards, or not enough map cards, or not the right kind of map cards, and god damn it, give me a green card. We're already at level 6. That's just an example of how fast this goes when you're Riku. I mean, everything is so fast. You'll just breeze through everything, even in darkness mode. You know, even in a darkness run of the game, you still don't do it. It's still going to be fast as hell. You know, it's not like you're going to actually... There's really not very memorable parts. There's not really many memorable parts. Because, I mean, first of all, most of the bosses are just the same bosses that Sora fights. So there's really, other than a couple of bosses that are completely unique, you're not going to fight, you know, extremely new enemies. It's not going to be completely random for you. Let's go this way. So, I mean, that, and Riku is just it's ridiculous how powerful Riku is. I mean, it is really, like, shocking. Oh hey, got a save room. That's cool. So, in order to remedy myself of my mistake, I'm going to save at the beginning of every episode. And I'm going to use both save slots to make things easier on myself, so I don't end up having to redo this again, which would really suck. I would hate that. God damn it, give me that freaking green card. This is just silly. Come on. I wish you know, I mean, first of all, look how high Riku can jump. Alright. Look how Riku's dodge is at least 2 times better than Sora's. Right? And they get even better. His attack starts out more powerful. And later on, I mean, it's just ridiculous how powerful Riku gets. Now, saying that, actually, how it's best figured is that up to level 40, Riku's stronger than Sora. Past level 40, though, Sora gets better. And the reason why is because while Riku is stronger at the beginning, and his attack is better, and he never has to really worry about cards for the most part, because it's already a set deck no matter what, if you didn't realize that. But you should realize that, because you should have watched the F episode, and if you haven't, shame on you. On the other hand, I can understand why, because it's really just, I mean, half of it is me getting killed by Marluxia. I hate Marluxia. Really do. I hate that bastard. Alright, here we go. We got a green card, finally. Wasn't really paying attention to that, so I don't know if I just got it out of that fight or whatnot. Oh, we actually got 2. Well, we'll just use that 3. Nope, didn't want to do that. It's been really raining a lot recently for me. It's been raining a lot, and haven't been able to sleep much because of all the damn lightning and thunder and more cutscenes. Really, we wasted that much time just to see a cutscene that we skipped in the first place. It really doesn't make much sense. We'll use that 5 right there, and boss fight against Giant Dragon. Round 1, go! Actually, this fight is insanely easy. Even if, like, you know how hard it was in Sora's fight? It is completely the opposite in Riku's mode, because it's just so easy in this version. First of all, the health is obviously really low because it is the first boss. But even so, you don't have to worry about, you know, her head having to be down. You can just jump up there. And she gives you one of the best enemy cards in the game, for Riku at least. Because if you haven't realized by now, Riku has an automatic reload. His reload does not take time. So her enemy card's drawback, the enhanced reload time, the bigger reload time, is completely useless. And look how much we grinded so much that we had no use of... The boss did not give us a level. I remember the first time the boss gave me a level. Maleficent. God, they just make her look so useless in this game. It's funny. She's not the main villain, or she's not one of the main villains, like she was in Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, alright. So, if you haven't realized, this is the Ansem fight. Ansem fight! Submit! Yeah. You go, Cookie Boy. No, I will not submit. I will have my cookies. I will have my cookies. Raw! And this is also the first fight we get Mickey. Look how little his damage is actually used. The damage is doing absolutely nothing to me. Wow. 10? Ooh, 10. You did 10. 3 cards. It's 1 and 1 and an 8. I feel so sad and depressed. And, you know, even though this is the final boss of the game... Oh, spoiler alert. If you didn't know, Ansem's the final boss of Riku's mode. Really wasn't that shocking, if you ask me. At least he's always there, you know? It's not like they just throw him in at the last second saying, here's the boss! Zexion, Lexus... And we also have our darkness mode. And... Oh, I was gonna say, it's like, did it freeze on me? No! Fuck. Waffles. We want to start off with, we'll do Traverse Town last, because Traverse. We want Neverland, actually. I'm gonna do this in a different order than I did in the first run-through. Because... First of all, Hook's a pain in the ass. We're gonna do guard armor last, because first of all, guard armor is completely useless to me. I mean, I never use guard armor with Riku. I might have used it with Sora, but with Riku, just no. It just doesn't happen. Because Riku has an extended range as it is.